What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So have you ever wondered how pro traders catch reversals in the market? Have you ever wondered how they're able to catch a market reversal when it's going down, and then they catch it from here, and then they swing it all up 1,000 pips, and then they're able to catch the market when it's about to dip? Have you ever wondered how they catch those reversals? So in this video today, I'm going to explain to you how we can use divergence as a strategy and be able to catch trades in such reversals in the market, guys. So I'm going to just give you a little bit on what's divergence before I go into the chart analysis on my trading view. So divergence is simply put when let's say when you have an indicator on your, let's say if you have an indicator on your chart. So when your price, when your indicator and price are doing the opposite of one another, that's what we call divergence. So let's say if market is dropping like this, and on your indicator we have this. So this, you see this going down and this coming up, this is divergence. So I'm going to be showing you more and more on how it looks like on my trading view. But one of the tools we can see divergence is by using the RSI, which is the relative strength index, or the MACD, which is the moving average, convergence, set divergence. So guys, make sure to subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get started with this video. Let's go. So guys, this is my platform. I've first chosen the most traded currency, which is the Euro USD. So I'm going to be teaching you regular divergence. Regular divergence, let me show you how it first looks like. So this is regular divergence. So we have market coming up here, down here like this. We have market coming down here like this. So we have market coming down, you see it's coming up like this, then we have market falling just like this. You see it's falling on our market, it's falling, and on our indicator it's going up. So this, the down up part is our indicator and the upper part is our market. So let's switch on to our platform, guys. So the platform I'm using, it's MT4. This is MT4. It's different from the other MT4s. Yeah, I think this is like upgraded one. Yeah, because of the colors it looks like more of trading view. So as I've told you, I'm on Euro USD. This is the 4-hour time frame. So divergence works on all time frames, but depending on where you find it depends on where you identify your market, or if it's either extreme downtrend or uptrend. So it doesn't matter. So the first thing now, we are going to be identifying divergence, but we only want to identify divergence on like markets that have been in a downtrend and they have reversed. So as you can see, so this is a clear market that has been in a downtrend. So let's put this here. So something like this, guys. So this is as you can see, this market was in a downtrend, as you can see. But to be able to use divergence, so we need to apply our indicator, which is called the RSI. RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. Relative Strength Index. So, and I use the RSI for many things. I use it to see momentum in the market. I use it to see divergence. So this is the first divergence, guys, I'm showing you. Let me first zoom out. So guys, do you see this market, how it's coming down here? Let me mark this part here. So for us to have divergence, we need to have market come like this. See, we have to have market come like that. Then again, we need to have market come from down here. This is my indicator right here down. See, guys, this is my divergence. This is my divergence. This is my divergence. So you see, so divergence is when we have market coming down like this, and then on our indicator we have the opposite. So in the indicator is always where it shows us where market is going to go. It shows us, okay, market is now going to reverse. You see, it tells us market is going to reverse, but we need to have also other confirmation. So another confirmation here I have is I have a falling wedge here. So I'm going to put this here just after the breakout. We have a falling wedge here.
As you can see, guys, so this is my falling wedge. Let me try to modify it so that you can see it. So this was my falling wedge, something like this. So we have that falling wedge, market coming down like this. We have a falling wedge in there, and then also, you know what falling wedge indicates for. And if you're on a falling wedge is a reversal pattern to the upper side. Yeah. So you can even see market give us a W pattern. This is a W, see? This is a W pattern. A W just means market is going to go up here. So we had the falling wedge, you had the breakout, and then market went up. So divergence can either show us just a small reversal or a major reversal. Now, in this case, this was just a minor reversal because market just broke out and then just went up like a few pips. These are like actually many pips since this is a 4-hour time frame. Then after we had the ranging market, then market is coming back down just to test this level down here. Let me draw this level market is currently testing. Just testing this level right here, then bounce off and go back up here. But my major thing was divergence, guys. I hope you see divergence on the Euro USD. The Euro USD 4-hour time frame. This is the divergence that we had. So I'm going to jump onto the next GBP USD. We are going to be identifying divergence on every currency, guys. I'm not sure that this works on every currency. So we added RSI. Again, guys, we are looking for divergency. Sometimes it can be hidden divergency. So this is the 1-hour time frame. I'm going to choose the 4-hour time frame. So this is like hidden divergency. Divergence is of very many types. So this is the divergence we have here, guys. I'll choose my trend line. Divergence has to be in the same zone. If divergence is happening here, it has to happen on also down here, like at the same zone like this, you see? Just like that. So our divergence of today is here. This is GBP USD, guys. You see where I'm drawing those lines? That's where divergence is happening. You see? So meaning market will reverse, but something market was in a downtrend. After we had the breakout, a retest, and then market reversed and went back up. So this is where what we had. So this is what we had, guys. As you can see, that's what we had. We had the downtrend, market broke out, retested, and then it went back to the upper side. But what did we have as confirmation? First of all, we had the trend line break, we had divergency, and then also the candle that broke our trend line. This candle here, this candle right here. So this candle, you see, it was a big candle. So most cases when the breakouts are with like huge big candles that show momentum from the buyers, market will always reverse. So I'm going to jump onto the next. This is AUD USD. This is AUD, and actually I took this trade on AUD USD just a few days back. Yeah, so I'm going to identify also divergence on this AUD USD. I'm only showing you major pairs only, because I love to trade major pairs. I don't love trading exotic pairs and all that, because you know these are very good to trade. They respect market structures and all that. So what did we have? So this is my AUD USD. This is my 1 hour time frame. Let me see. Yeah, this is my 1 hour time frame. So this is my 1 hour time frame. As you can see, I'm going to identify divergence, guys. As you can see, most of these currencies I'm showing you right now, they've been in a downtrend and they've reversed. And I'm also going to show you divergence on the ones that have been in an uptrend, the ones that have been in an uptrend. So this is AUD USD. As you can see, we had a clear downtrend. How can you see a downtrend when market is trending below your trend line? So if I was to add moving average here, you would see market was trending below my trend line. So I put this here. So this is what we had. We had a downtrend, so, and then you had a breakout to retest. As you can see, the retest was here. We had a retest, and then continuation to the upper side. Yeah, but again, when you want to take a trade, you have to wait for the breakout and then retest. But as someone who has to you want to be sure of your trades, you need to identify other things, like first of all, a falling wedge. So this is a falling wedge right here. You see, this is a falling wedge right here. This is a falling wedge right here, guys. You need to be able to identify all these small things in the market. So this is my falling wedge, as you can see. Market gave me my W pattern, and then same thing, we have divergency. We have divergency just up here. As you can see, we had divergency. As you can see, guys, we had divergency. We had divergency on our AUD USD. Again, when you want to see divergency, it has to be in the same zone. In the same zone, as you can see. Same zone. It has to happen like at the same zone. So, as you can see where I'm marking, that's why we had to have divergency. Right there, you see? Right there. This is divergency. So on divergence, we need to have this coming down and this going up on our indicator, which reverses here. So again, we wanted to wait for the breakout, retest. So we take our trade there. Our stop loss just has to be below here, and then our target has to be big. Our target has to always be where market has, it has to be a zone where market has already been. So like this would be our target on this market. This would be our target on this market. And the reason why market had played there, you know, wherever market rejects, it has been there. So you see market was here, then market rejected there, so it came rejected there. So this would be your target, and this is like a whooping good pips. This is like 60 pips and above, because I took this trade and my target was 170 pips and I achieved my goal, guys. I achieved my goal for the 170 pips on this AUD USD. So we are going to jump on to the next currency. So now I've looked at the Euro USD, I've looked at the GBP USD, I've looked at the AUD USD. Now I'm going to look at the USD chef. I'm going to look at the USD chef now. This one has been this is my AUD chef, and I remember taking trades on AUD chef too. I remember taking trades on the AUD chef. So again, what do? We add our indicator, the RSI, relative strength index. So now divergence on an uptrend, we have to look for it up here, and then we look for the divergence down here. We don't look for it down like at this below level. We look for the divergence on the upper part of the RSI. So let me first zoom out like this. So again, remember divergence, the one I'm teaching right now, it's regular divergence, and divergence can either indicate like these short reversals or major reversals. Yeah, so it depends on the current markets. It depends on the current market state. So now you see we had this, you see we had a reversal. So again, we first identify which type of market was it. It was in an uptrend market. So you know uptrend markets, how they look like. This is how uptrend markets look like. You see uptrend markets. So this market was going in an uptrend, it broke out, retested, and it went down. But before that, one of your confirmation was just to look out for a pattern. The best patterns, guys, I want to look out for is the falling wedge and the rising wedge. So the rising wedge is this pattern here that I'm drawing out right now. So this is the rising wedge. So this is the rising wedge. So this is my rising wedge as my pattern that I like to look out for. Then when I have a rising wedge, I look for my divergence on the RSI. So this is my RSI. This is my RSI. As you can see, this is my RSI. You see, we have divergency, and I told you divergency happens in the same way. Divergency happens in the same way, guys. Divergency happens in the same way. Divergence happens in the same way, guys. It happens in the same way. As you can see, we have our vertical lines, so we want to put divergence like literally at the same level. As you can see, this is what we have. So this is what we have. as you can see. Now when we are on an uptrend, guys, we look for divergence. We need to have market going up like this, and then we need to have divergence going down like this on our RSI. So this indicates market is going to go down. On the RSI, where you see divergence, it shows you where market is going to go. So here, as you can see, we had market dropping down. It broke out with a huge candle. So first of all, what did market break? Look at this level here. Look at this level right here. You see, we had market break out of this zone here with a big candle. You see, it broke out with this, it broke this zone here, and it broke also this zone here. You see, this previous higher high. So you see, market broke here and broke here again, came here, retested and dropped down here. So meaning you'd have taken a good trade, you'd have taken some good trades and, you know, come out with like some 100 and plus pips, guys. But divergence, I want you to use it for confirmations, to reverse. We don't want to use it we don't want to use it as just okay, I've seen divergence, I'm just going to take the trade. No, you need to have like confirmation. I've showed you, I always identify a pattern there. Then so let's see one last one. This is USD, this is USD JPY. Yeah, this is my USD dollar Japanese yen, guys. So as you can see, this is my USD Japanese yen. We first of all, we look for an uptrend. We look for an uptrend. We look for an uptrend, and then so we're going to see divergence here around this place here. So let's add the RSI and see relative strength index. Relative strength index. We add the RSI, and of course divergence is always there. Divergence is always there, guys. Is always there. Divergence is always there. So first of all, we draw out this nice. We draw out this nice, you know. So we want always see where market is. Where did market break? So this is the level where market broke. Now to be able to identify divergence, we need to draw out the upper part. This is divergence here. As I told you, on an uptrend, we need to have market coming, going up, and then on our divergence, market has to be coming down like this. You see? So this is my divergence. We always have the opposite. We always have the opposite. And as I told you, it has to be in the same zone. It has to be in the same zone, guys. You see? We have this coming like this, going up, and this coming down. So as I told you, divergence can either indicate a major reversal or just a minor reversal. As you can see, market came down just a few pips. So you see, when it came down, retested, and then came down like this is like more than 150 pips, guys. So this is my USD JPY. That's my USD JPY. So I'll show you again one time this picture. So this is how it looks like, and this is what I've been teaching you. So you see, we have a falling wedge here. We have divergence on our RSI. So guys, and you can see, if you have to take trade here, your entry has to be after the breakout and retest just here, and then your stop loss has just to be below, and then our target is always bigger. It has to be bigger, and where market has already been. You see, market was at this level, market came back at this same level. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that video, and make sure to subscribe. I'm bringing in more content to help you guys learn forex. We are going to get rich together. We're going to get wealthy together, guys. I'll see you in my next video.
So guys, if you enjoyed this video about the divergence, you saw how simple it was to catch reversals in the market. There is hidden divergence, and then there is divergence that you see, okay, this is divergence, guys. On the uptrend, downtrend, it's very easy to catch reversals, guys. So make sure to apply divergence to your trading style so that you're able to catch reversals. And the way is to catch reversals either the extreme uptrend or the downtrend. We shall catch 100 pips, 200 pips in the market, guys. So make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bagendajunior, let's go.